Hello everyone, welcome to my channel India Gate. This is Nandi Sharma and this is the continuation part second of the data structure. So let's get started. Here first question, consider the following nested representation of binary tree XYZ indicates Y and Z are the left and right subtree respectively of the node X. Okay, note that Y and Z may be null or further nested. Which of the following represents a valid binary tree? Okay, so there are giving four options A, B, C and D, but here option C is your correct representation of the given binary tree. Okay, so here this representation C is your perfect, because if we make our binary tree, so we get this type of the structure, which is your correct. So option C is your correct. Now come to the next question. Here next question is defined as, let last in and last pre denote the last vertex visited in a post order, in order and pre-order traversal respectively of the complete binary tree. Which of the following is always true? So it is very forwarded questions and they are giving the four option. Option A, last in equal to last post. Option B, last in equal to last pre. Option C, last pre is equal to last post, and none of above. Now we know very well here in order is always equal to pre-order traversal. Okay, so we easily say that option B is your correct answer, last in equal to last pre. Now come to the next question. In a heap with an element with the smallest element at the root, the seventh smallest element can be found in the time. So we know that the time complexity of the heap sort is what? That is your log n. So option C is your correct answer. Okay, now come to the next question. Suppose the number 7, 5, 1, 8, 3, 6, 0, 9, 4 and 2 are inserted in that order into an initially empty binary search tree. The binary search tree uses the usual ordering on a natural number. What is the in order traversal sequence of the resultant tree? So it is very easy question is asked to you, because if we going to be binary search tree, it is also going to be usually ordering of the natural numbers. So we just it's a given number and a given elements just sorted in the increasing order. Okay, when we sorting into is increasing order, we get here pre in order traversal sequence in the resultant tree. So we easily say that option C is your correct answer. Okay, we doesn't need to do anything else, we just ascending it in increasing order. Okay, so option C is your correct answer. Now just come to the next question, and here also giving the explanation for the above question. Okay, so we know that here left child is also less than equal to root and right child is greater than equal to root. Okay, so in the case of the sequences are already given. Now we construct a binary search tree in which of the value of the left subtree is less than or equal to root and the value of the right subtree is greater than or equal to root. Okay, now as per the given sequence, firstly we insert the 7 element. Okay, seventh number. Okay, after the inserting 7th, we insert the what? 5th. 5th is going to be what? That is left subtree. Now we satisfy the condition, left is less than equal to root. Yes, it is less than. Now we insert the 1 into the given tree, because here 1 is less than 5. Okay, so due to of 1 is become the left subtree of the 5. Now again we get here 8 is coming and 8 is greater than what? That is your root, so it is your right subtree. And again we get here after the inserting the 3, we get here 3 is greater than 1. So it's become the right subtree of the right node of the what, that is 1. Now come to the next steps as per the given sequences. Okay, and we get correct ordering. So if we insert the next element, that is your 6, so 6 is greater than 5, so it's become the what, that is left node of the 5. And after the inserting 0, we get here 0 is less than 1, so it become left child of the 1. Now inserting the 9, so we get here 9 is greater than 8, so it's become the what, it's become right child of the 8. Now again we inserting 4, so 4 is greater than 3, so 3 is become the root of the 4, and 4 is the right child of the 3. Now if we inserting 2, so we get here 2 is become the left child of the 3. Why? Because 3 is the what, root node as for the element 2. Okay, and root is always greater than or equal to the left child. Okay, so we easily say that the in order traversal. So in order is traverse how? Firstly we traverse the left, then root, then right. Okay, so basis of this we firstly left, then root, then right. Okay, now we come to the traversing this sequence and this binary search tree. So we firstly consider what, that is 1 is the left tree of the node 1. Then we come to the root tree. Root is your 0, then 1, then we come to the left 2, again we come to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, so here in order traversal of the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, note the in order of the BST is always in a sorted order. Okay, so option C is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. The following numbers are inserted into an empty binary search tree in the given order: 10, 1, 3, 5, 15, 12 and 16. What is the height of the binary search tree? The highest is maximum distance of our left node from the right. Okay, now we find the height of the binary search tree. Now we come to the solution for this question. So here solution is given like, as per the given sequence we construct a binary search tree and we know very well about the rule of the binary search tree. Okay, so initially we insert the 10 and then second we insert the 1. Okay, that is given the elements. Now if we insert the 3 is greater than 1 and less than 10, so here 3 is become the right child of the 1. Okay, again we insert the 5, so we get here 5 is greater than 3 but less than 10, so we 5 is become the right child of the 10. Okay, and here again we inserting the element 15. Okay, so we get here what, 15 is greater than root node. Okay, so we easily here 15 becomes the right child of the 10. Again we inserting the 12, we get here 12 is less than 15, so it's become the left child of the 15. Again we inserting 16, so we get here 16 is greater than 15, so it's become right child, okay, of the 15. Now the maximum height of the BST, that is distance from element 5 to 10 is 3. Now here longest root for the given maximum height is based on the your root. Okay, so here 10 to 1, 1 to 3 and 3 to 5. How many degree is required here. So here required only 1, 2 and 3. So we easily say that, and we include the how many edges between the 10 to 5. So there are 3 edges between the 10 to 5, which is longest and highest. So we easily say that the maximum height of the BST is 3. Okay, where we include the edges, as well as we also say that here this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Okay, 0, 1, 2 and 3. So basis of this it is your 3. Okay, now come to the next question. The next question is defined as how many distinct binary search tree can be created out of 4 distinct key. Okay, so there are using if we are using there are this formulas. Okay, this formula is defined on the distinct binary tree, and it is easily simplified as 1 by n plus 1 here multiply by 2 factorial upon n factorial into n factorial. Okay, after we putting this value of n, that is your 4, we get here correct answer is 14, option B. Okay, so option B is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. So we easily say that this is your very easy question, which is formula based. Now come to the next question. Next question is defined as the height of a binary tree is maximum number of edges in any root to leaf path. Okay, the maximum number of the node in a binary tree height h is what? So they are giving and asking the direct formula of the height of the binary tree, maximum number of the nodes. Okay, so we easily say that option C is correct, that is 2 to power h plus 1 minus 1. Okay, so option C is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. Next question is defined as the maximum number of binary tree that can be formed the 3 unlabeled node. Okay, so we need here 3 unlabeled node. Okay, so due to of this reason we easily say that option B is your correct. And for this here is formula is 2n minus 1. Here the value of the n is what? That is 3. 2 into 3, that is 6 minus 1 equal to 5. Okay, so option B is your correct answer. Now come to the solution. Next question. So next question is defined as consider the following rooted tree with the vertex labeled B as the root. So here also giving the all the rooted tree. Okay, the order in which the node are visited during the in order traversal of the tree is what? Okay, so it is very easy to traverse any the root. So we easily say that option A is correct. In the case of the in order traversal, the three orders are firstly here we say left, then root, then right. Okay, so we easily say that here S is your first element, then Q, then P, after it T, then R, then we say that W, U and V. Okay, so option A is your correct answer and correct in order traversal of the tree. Okay, now come to the next question. The next question is defined as in a depth first tree traversal of the graph G with n vertices K as are marked as tree edge. The number of connected component in G is what? So it is very forwarded question is asked here. So option D is your correct answer, and number of connected component in G is what? That is your n minus K. K is your what? That is your K is the edge are marked as a tree edge. Okay, so option D is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. What is the largest integer m such that every simple connected graph with n vertices and n edge contains at least different spanning tree? Okay, so here we say that at least we need the 3 element to become a spanning tree. Okay, so option C is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. Let G be a graph with n vertices and M edges. What is the tightest upper bound on the running time of the depth first search on G when G is the represented as an agency matrix? Okay, so they are giving the four options: option A, B, C, and D, and correct answer is option C, because in the case of the depth first search, here we need the tightest upper bound running, and running time for the DFS is what? That is your O n square, which with respect of the average time. Okay, so option C is your correct answer. Now we know very well about it. In the case of the agency matrix, here always going to be n square time complexity for any algorithm. So option C is your also. Next question, in an agency list representation of an undirected simple graph G equal to V comma A, where V is your vertex and A is your edges. Each edge U comma V has two agency list entities. V is an agency list of the U and U is an agency list of the V. These are the called twin of each other. A twin pointer is a pointer from a agency list entry to its twin. If mod E is equal to M and mod V equal to N and memory size is not constant, what is the time complexity of the most efficient algorithm to set twin pointer in each entry in each agency list? So it is very easy. We easily say that, because it is undirected agency list, so we easily say that option B is your correct, and here we require the time complexity for efficient algorithm is your n plus m. So option B is your correct answer. Now next question, an advantage of chained hash table internal hashing, okay, over the open addressing scheme is, so they are giving four options. Option A, worst case complexity of search operation is less. Option B, space used is less. Option D, deletion is easier, and option D, none of above. So we easily say that option C is your correct. Why? Because it is used the what, that is it is used the hashing. In the case of the hash and chain, the deletion is a very easier. So option C is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. Given the following number, so here number are given like 4322, 1334, 1471, 9679, 1989, 6171, 6173, and 4199, and the hash function x mod 10. Which of the following statements are true? So they are giving the four statement here. Statement first, 9679 and 1989 and 4199 has to the same value. Statement 2, 1471 and 6171 has to the same value. Of statement third, all element has to the same value, and statement 4, each element has to are different values. So there are four options given. Option A only one, option B second only, option C 1 and 2 only, option D third and fourth only. Now come to the solution for this question. Okay, so here as per the given input, the hash function is defined as HA is equal to x mod 10. Okay, and we know the value of the x, that is your input elements. Okay, so we get here h, as per we giving the value h is equal to h1. Okay, so here we get here 1471 and 6171 has the same values, and here come to the second, h a is equal to h2, that is equal to what, that is your 4322 is single, and another is here h a is equal to h3. So here we get here 6173 is another, and 9 next h9. So we get here 6979, 1989, 4199 has the same values. Okay, so we say that here h0, h5, h6, h7, h9, 8 are the empty for every inputs. So statement first and second are correct. So we easily say that option C is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. The key 12, 18, 13, 2, 3, 23, 5 and 15 are the inserted into an initial empty hash table of length 10 using open address with hash function hk is equal to k mod 10 and linear probing. What is the resulting hash table? So it is also very easy question asked here, and they are giving the four option A, B, C and D. Okay, now come to the solution for this question. So here we know that 12 mod 10 is equal to 2, 18 mod 10 equal to 8 and 13 mod 10 equal to 3 and 2 mod 10 equal to 2. So there are collision again occur. Why? Because we know that in the case of the 2, 12 and 2 getting the same value. So again using the linear probing. So we get here 2 plus 1 is mod 10, that is 3. Okay. Now we get here 3 plus 1 equal to mod 10 equal to 4. Now we get again the element we getting the 3 mod 10 is equal to 3. Now it is also again creating the collision. Now we using the linear probing and it contains the fourth index. Okay, after the fourth elements we get here 4 plus 1 mod 10 is equal to 5. Now we get here 23 mod 10 is equal to 3. It's again containing the collision. Okay, and now we again what we do 3 plus 1 is equal to 1 mod of 4. Okay, that is equal to 4. That again creating the collision because 4 is already assigned to another element, that is your 2. Okay, now we get here again 4 plus 1 mod 10 equal to 5, which is already contain collision. Now we get here 5 mod 10 is equal to 5. It's also contain collision. Now basis of this collision we get, as so many times we get the resultant hash table, that is your index. In the for the index 0 there is empty element and for the index 1 there is also empty elements contained. Now here 2 contains 12, 3 contains 13, 4 contains 12, 2, 5 contains 3, 6 contains 23 and 7 contains 5, 8 contains 18 and 9 contains 15. Okay, so this is your correct hash table. So we say that option number C is your correct. Okay, now come to the next question. Given a hash table T with 25 slots that store 2000 elements, the load factor alpha for T is what? So we know very well the load factor is equal to number of stored element upon slots. So here 2000 divided by 25, so we get what the value, that is your 18. So 18 is your correct answer. Okay, which is representing here number of elements is divided by number of slots, that is 18. Now come to the next question. Which of the following is correct? So there are four statements are given. Statement A, B tree are for storing data on a disk and B plus tree are for main memory. Next statement B, range querying are faster on B plus tree, and here of statement C, B tree are for primary indexes and B plus tree are for secondary indices, and option D, the height of the B plus tree is independent of the number of records. So we easily say that of statement and option B is your correct answer. Okay, now come to the next question. B plus tree are preferred to binary tree in the database because. So there are four options in here given, and correct option is option B, because we know that the disk access is much slower than the memory access. So option B is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. A B plus tree index is to be built on the name attribute of relation student. Assume that all the student name are of length 8 byte, disk blocked are of size 512 byte and index pointer of the size 4 byte. Given in this scenario, what would be the best choice of this degree is that the number of the pointer per node of the B plus tree. So they are giving the four option. Option A 16, option B 42, option C 43 and option D 44. Now come to the solution for this question. So it is very important type of the question because mostly times this type of question is also asked in the previous year paper. Now here let n equal and be our degree, okay, and given key, that is here key size length of the name, that is equal to 8 byte attribute of the student, okay. Now here disk block size is equal to what, that is B is equal to 512 byte, which is already given, and index pointer size B is already given, that is 4 byte. Now degree of the B plus T can be calculated if we know the maximum number of key our internal node can be have. The formula for that is, so we know about this formula which is given here, which is written like n minus 1 into k plus n into b is equal to block size. Now just put the values and we get here the value of the n, that is your 43. So option C is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. The order of an internal node in a B plus tree index is the maximum number of children it can have. Suppose that a children pointer takes 6 byte, the search field value take 14 byte and the block size is 512 byte. What is the order of the internal node? And giving the four options, option A 24, option B 25, option C 26 and option D 27. Now come to the solution for this question. Here we know that the size of the pointer, child pointer is what, that is 6 byte. Size of search field value taken is a 14 byte. So block size is equal to 512. Now order of the internal node we assume P. So we just put the value of the in this equation, which is already we know, that is here n minus 1 into k plus n into giving the pointer P is less than equal to block size, okay. So here after the putting the value we get the P is equal to 26. So we easily say that option C is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. Which one of the following is a key factor for the preferring B plus tree to binary search tree for the indexing database relation? So we are giving the four options, option A, B, C and D, and correct answer is option D. Why? Because we know that a data transfer from disk is in blocks. So option D is your correct basis of the B plus tree to binary search tree for indexing database relation. Now come to the next question. A clustering index is defined on the field which are of type. So we know that a clustering index type of the non-key and ordering. So option A is your correct answer. Now come to the next question. Consider a B plus tree in which the maximum number of key in a node is 5. What is the minimum number of key in any non-rooted node? So it is very easy question is asked here. We know about that in the case of the B plus tree, the minimum number of key is equal to ceiling function n by 2 minus 1, okay, and maximum that is your n minus 1 or m minus 1, okay. So we easily put the value of n into the given equation and we find the minimum number of key in any row, that is equal to 2. So option B is your correct answer. Now this come to the next question. B plus tree are considered balanced because, so it is very forwarded and very easy question is asked here, and correct answer is option A, because we know that the length of the path from the root to all leaf node are equal. So here option A is your correct answer, and this is your last question of this session. If you have any queries, so please comment me. Thank you for watching.